Background Speaker 1 inhales. Negotiations between Ukraine and Russia are necessary, even considering the objectives Moscow has set for itself. This opinion was expressed by the head of the main intelligence directorate of the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense, Kyrylo Budanov. According to him, there may be a window for reaching a peace agreement in February. He believes that this is the most favorable period for both Russia and Ukraine to achieve something.
This is related to military activity, the heating season, and other similar factors, and so on. There are a lot of factors involved.
The head of the main intelligence directorate also responded to information that US President Donald Trump wanted to reach a peace deal between Ukraine and Russia before Christmas. He noted that desired deadlines for signing peace agreements are always set.
Remember, first it was by one specific date, then let's do it by Christmas, then by New Year's, and so on, just like before. Until we resolve all the issues, nothing will happen.
In addition, the head of the main intelligence directorate stated that Russia needs negotiations because the war against Ukraine has turned out to be too difficult and costly.
We're at war, that's it. Do you understand? Negotiations are one of the ways to achieve a goal. For each side, it's their own goal.
Budanov reported that the number of supporters of ending the war against Ukraine is growing within the Russian leadership because of its extremely high cost to the state. According to the head of the main intelligence directorate, the main stumbling block in the negotiation process remains the territorial issue. He also added that the key to success in the negotiation process remains the principle of maintaining silence. At the same time, Budanov noted that massive shelling of Ukraine's energy infrastructure will continue, and statements by the Russian and Belarusian leadership about relocating the Oreshnik missile system to Belarus are attempts at intimidation, Budanov emphasized.
These are demonstrative actions. The leadership of Belarus and the Russian Federation is doing this in the most demonstrative way possible. This is a means of nuclear deterrence. That's exactly what it's called. Deterrence is the key phrase here.
Budanov said that in 2026, the Russians want to completely capture Donbas and the Zaporizhzhia region.
These goals are clearly and explicitly outlined in their military planning. This is an attempt to gain full and complete control over the Donetsk region, to advance as far as possible in the Dnipropetrovsk region, and to continue ongoing operations in the Zaporizhzhia and Kherson regions. They have never tried to hide this. These are their main objectives, along with increasing the overall extent of sanitary or buffer zones, for example, specifically along the border. These are their main objectives. Basically, the goal for the year 2026 is Donbas and the Zaporizhzhia region.
According to a report by the Institute for the Study of War, the Russian Federation's army is currently unable to form a strategic reserve.
The need to pull reservists from certain sections of the front line in order to focus on operationally significant operations often leads to Russian flanks being left understaffed, thereby creating vulnerabilities that sometimes allow Ukrainian forces to counterattack and reclaim territory.
Analysts believe that at present, the Russians are currently unable to open up a new front, and they also cannot expand their recent rather limited attacks in the Sumy and Kharkiv regions.